guys, Replays here with a very quick speed build collab. I'm actually collabing with Easily. Follow her and subscribe to her under Pippon. Also, I'm going to link all her information down below in the description box. So first off, I'm actually building the house, and I will be also furnishing her house after this. So that's quite exciting, kind of, I guess. But yeah, I didn't really know what exactly to do for the build. I was a little confused, so I went to reference my Sims replay for kind of like an inspiration. The only thing I kind of took for inspiration was the size, like kind of like the squared layout of the house. The area where the staircase goes down to the basement, and the dining room area the dining room themed area where I wanted the area. I mean, I'm not furnishing it, so I really can't exactly say that those are those rooms, but hopefully Pip kind of saw what I was going for and did it too for herself, so it'll be pretty interesting to see if she did. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of keep this house a really open window kind of themed. The original windows I wanted to use, I couldn't kind of get the matchup because it was a blue tint to it and the rest wasn't. So I just used kind of like clear color. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water because my mouth is dry. I've been speaking way too much in the last while. And just time to, you know, get a little comfy, relax for the next 30 minutes because this is a long video. I really don't know how much to talk about because there's really not that much. I wanted to stay with a very black kind of theme, so like the doorways, the doors, the window frames are all black. I also kind of stayed with a brick kind of theme on the walls outside of the house, and yeah, I kind of stayed with the same type of dark staircases with the glass and the black kind of panels. I don't know, like rails, I guess you would say. So yeah, I did that too, and I think everything pretty much turned out pretty well, so I'm happy on that behalf. Ooh, my jaw honestly hurts from talking. I've been having a little bit of a jaw issue, so I do apologize on that manner that sometimes I might, you know, take a small break because I'm kind of in pain. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I was kind of having like a vision, and my vision was kind of for the front foyer to all be like kind of glass. You could see right in, and then you kind of go in right through like the sides of the stairs, and you kind of have like a little hallway area, and then you have the kind of dining room towards the back of the house, and then you have the kitchen to, technically if you're looking at it from the front, it would be to the left, I believe, where I put the stone tiles just to give Pippin a little bit of a see and where I want things. But other than that, I think it was pretty good. We did add in a basement. I kind of like lost what I was doing with there and everything. So yeah, I still kind of went with it at the end. I almost forgot to actually add it in the end. I actually, just by luck, was able to do that. So, and I'm already running out of things to talk about. But for sure, I can tell you about my day today. It was pretty crappy, if I might say so. Like I said, I'm a student, so I went to go check my marks because someone else said that there was marks, but it was in a different program. My marks aren't up yet, but some graded like items, like assignments, not like midterms, but like assignments, and it's kind of like the end term assignments that like one of them was worth 30%, and I had a 0 grade on that, and I started to freak out. I was calling up people. I was like calling my boyfriend. I was like, oh my god, I have a 0. Like my GPA is gonna go down. Like I did it. Like I even handed it in like a month in advance, probably before anyone else did. I even emailed him. I sent in 2 copies. Like I was on the ball with this, and like still. So I went into the grading section, and then it had a comment. So like he commented, "Good job," and I was like, okay, this is trippy. Like it says "good job," but there's no grade. So what's going on? And then I emailed him. It took him maybe 30 minutes to answer, and I didn't even notice he answered because my tablet was on silent. And well, he did, and he was able to fix it all. Hopefully, well, he said he's gonna fix it all. Hopefully, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah. Oh, there we go. So we're adding it in the video now. Back to that. We just added in the videos into the dining room area. I really wanted like an open viewed area for like the dining and seating, because like I don't know, I think eating in the dining room and having like the nature kind of set behind, kind of like in behind, which is gorgeous. It's kind of having that little river and like that cherry blossom looking tree. I like just could like imagine myself in that setting and just, you know, eating a nice supper, looking at the gorgeous view. And you know, I went for like a really elegant, fancy kind of style house. At the end of this, I think I ended up with 5 bedrooms on the second floor, which was completely crazy. I don't even know how I accidentally ended up with that many. I'm pretty sure Pip was like, girl, like, what? But yeah, I ended up with 5. I don't know how I ended up with 5, but I still did. Usually I honestly struggle. I struggle with putting windows, and I think I like really wanted to make sure I did the windows properly on this build, so I kind of like played around with them a little bit longer. Really wanted to make it look good, so I also wanted to like make it look kind of like symmetrical. Like I don't like oddly placing windows. It cheeses me when I make a build and the windows don't match up, because like I don't really stare at houses long, but I know enough to know that most houses, you know, don't look like misplaced windows are like attached to it. So yeah, but I really liked the doors that I ended up keeping for like the rooms. I think they were kind of nice. They were like these big black doors, and I just adored it. So that's completely awesome. And now, oh yeah, so I ended up like putting this balcony type of area like for like the view, and I of course added like a gorgeous like lighting fixture, and I thought, oh, that would look perfect. You know, walking down like that front foyer staircase with a beautiful light, kind of like a crystal glass kind of, oh, gorgeous. Like I said, this is more of like a really fancy, wealthy, got good money type of house. Again, way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to start small, and it didn't. And in my Sims Free Play, the general idea, like, this is not what the Sims Free Play one looks like, but I dropped my phone. The general idea is it has 3 floors from the top and a basement. And in the basement, I think it has a laundry room and a kid's room and like maybe like a kitchen or something. I can't remember. Like a wardrobe, or like a storage room. And what would have been perfect is if me and Pip actually had laundry day stuff while we made these house builds. Because I feel like that would have been super cool. But of course, we didn't have that, so that didn't really work out. I do want to tell you guys one thing, something that's kind of important if you're into watching my videos and into watching like my channel and keeping up with keeping up and up to date. I highly suggest and highly recommend you guys follow me on Twitter because I will post more on Twitter explaining what's going on, what's happening, and all that kind of stuff. I'm actually pretty active on Twitter, so even if you guys don't want to like say something, like I'll usually answer DMs because I'm not like super popular, so it's not like I'm not getting 100 a day. That would be a completely different story. I'll get like 1 or 2 DMs a day and I'll like answer them. Totally cool. If you guys got anything to say, you know, cool. If you guys ever like use any of my builds, use any of my sims, don't be afraid. Just tweet me out showing me like what you're going, like doing, and all that kind of stuff. I would love to see that. You can also, I think, download this house from the gallery that I built. Mine's under, I think, collab with like W and then like a slash Pippon, and I should say build. And then I think you can get her furnishing collab. I can link them down below because I can't remember what they are. I think hers is like collab with Free Plays and the W slash. But yeah, I'll just like link them down below so you guys can totally see them after. You know, if you download them again. I'm even gonna say do a far stretch and say tweet Pippon too if you're like using these 2 houses. You know, me and Pip did them together, so just, you know, tweet out to both of us and be like, hey Pip, 3, like, look, it's like I'm using your house, like this is how I've decorated, or like I'm using it the way you guys decorated it. Feel free to it, because like I know I'm very open to it. Pip's a sweet girl, so she's probably like, yo, that's cool, dude, like she's super cool. I'd also highly recommend that you view her like Twitch channel. She does stream pretty often, at least at the moment she does. And you know, her Twitch family is pretty tight, so yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I actually tune into most of her streams and we have a lot of fun, so it's cool. Like you gotta get to know all those personal jokes, though, those fan jokes. Yeah. So just a quick tip, I suck at landscaping. Also, like I've been having issues with some of my flowers glitching out. I posted pictures again on Instagram. You really gotta follow me on that stuff. Not Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Instagram too, but I do post all that stuff on Twitter too. But in this recording, it actually looks like I'm not like lagging, glitching on them. Maybe I wasn't, or maybe just in game I do. I have honestly no idea. And I'm gonna need to take another sip of water. My jaw is honestly on fire right now. I actually do have a jaw problem after the dentist. It could be probably linked to wisdom teeth needing to be removed. So if that happens, thankfully I think I'm gonna already have possibly pre-recorded videos already edited that I can post. If not though, again, I'll tweet and tell you guys if I'm not able from that surgery and everything is planned. But like I said, keep up to date with me because I will keep up to date with you guys on Twitter. That's my main platform, other than obviously YouTube. But yeah, I'm also, some people like to say that I'm on my phone more than an average person. I just like social media. I like talking to people. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm weird. I'm an introvert and an extrovert, and like it's weird because like I don't like talking to a lot of people or getting involved with people at the same time. Like I'd love to at the same. It's complicated. I just don't put up with people's BS. So as long as you ain't causing no drama and you nice, like I will, you know, like I'll work with you. We'll be cool. But if you know, cause some problems, I want nothing to do with you. That's the type of person I am. And here we are, kind of like I didn't even know what I wanted to do at this point. I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna add in quick parts of this basement. I had no idea. Pip totally could have like changed around a few things. I would not have honestly cared. But I believe now we're turning on to furnishing her house, which I believe I start on the 2nd floor, just because the 2nd floor made more sense to me on knowing the placements. Like I already knew, okay, this is a bedroom, this is a bedroom, this is a bathroom, like this is how I want it to work out. Where on the 1st floor I was a little bit more confused on what I wanted to do. Wow, okay, halfway through this recording and at least I haven't been too quiet, so I'd say that's pretty good, like, well, yeah, improvising. It's 9:34 p.m. at night. I'm tired. I have class really tomorrow morning, and I didn't even get a proper sleep last night, so I'm having a sip of water. Honestly, I couldn't sleep last night for the life of me. I feel so bad because I had to actually get my boyfriend up to like 1:30 a.m. in the morning because I couldn't sleep. I kept saying, I can't sleep. But then he woke me up because he had class and I didn't, because this is my last day of vacation. You guys, so I'm recording this on Tuesday of this week. You will be seeing this on Thursday. Should be released at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, and then on Friday, which should be tomorrow when you're seeing this video, I'm supposed to be meeting up with a friend who is in another continent. And she was my best friend. We went to high school together, but she sadly had to move away for a little bit. I haven't seen her in a really long time, so the plan is to go see her, and the plan is also to bring my crew with me so they can meet, which is kind of exciting, kind of scary at the same time. So there's that. But yeah. So the kind of look I was kind of going for this build was kind of like a family home, kind of just like normal, average type of person. I just kind of got that like from the build, like the build itself. Like I was like, okay, this is totally a family's home. This is totally somebody who like has like 2 children, and like I feel like they would take care of like their children very well and always be with them. So yeah, we're still obviously working on the second floor, my bad. And I honestly, I don't like taking I don't like taking pictures of bathrooms, but sometimes I do anyways. I don't know if I should be editing out the times when I do the bathrooms. They're kind of basic, and I don't know if people really care about seeing any bathroom building. If you guys want to put your input on whether you like to see the building of bathrooms and the pictures of bathrooms, just comment down below so I know, and that'd be highly, highly appreciated. So, yes. I usually don't experiment with different types of counters, but I kind of like experimented with the green, kind of tight colored counter in the bathroom. I kind of liked it though. It's weird. It's not like usually my like style to like do that kind of stuff, but like I like to jump outside of the box and do stuff that I'm not used to doing, and I had fun with it. I genuinely had fun with it, so I just went with it. You know what doesn't help is the fact that my lips are so dry and I'm talking. So overall, my mouth is a mess. I have so much stuff to do after this recording. I was going to do a laundry day stuff review, but I don't think I'm going to. Plus, I ran a poll on Twitter. Again, follow me on Twitter. Replays5. And I think I was like a yes and a no. Not a lot of people are active on my polls. So, you guys have to be though. Like, if you guys want your input, you want something, I'm gonna post something. Yeah, it was a yes and a no, so. I also have all my other links in the description below to following even my Origin, my gallery, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Snap, and my Twitch. Most of them are mostly under Replays5, so. I do like to, I'll try to snap as much as I can. It's not on my main phone though, it's on my tablet. I do Instagram here and there. Gallery, you can always get my gallery ID. It's Sims35. That's the only thing that's a little bit different. Again, Sims35. You'll be able to find everything from this build under Sims35. So, there's that. I also just recently made a Twitch. It's under Replays5 as well. Eventually I want to be able to record on Twitch, but I don't know exactly if that's going to be happening anytime soon, just because I haven't revealed my face and I feel like it, and also I don't have to like do a face cam obviously, but I don't know if my internet is suitable enough, or if it would be, and I don't want to make a complete failure of a stream trying to post the whole time, because I feel like I would just be so embarrassed, because, oh no, you know what, I wouldn't be embarrassed, I'd just be upset, I'd be like, I wanted to, like, play with you guys, like, have you guys, like, interact with me while I'm playing the game and everything. That'd be so exciting, but I won't be able to have you guys, and that'd kind of suck. And then we'd have this, like, some glitchy stuff going on if my, like, Wi-Fi isn't good. I don't know how to try to do that, but I do want to stream, I want to get that done, so follow me now. For right now, I am hosting other people that stream. I'm gonna build a little following on that. Let's get back to the builds. So I felt like, because this room is just a small kid's room, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna add a whole bunch of, like, items. I feel like this kid would be spoiled, because I feel like this kid would be loved to death. So, you know, I just went with it. I like the cute little pink purple theme. Kind of got, like, the dogs and cats end table there. Kind of like how I incorporated everything. Whew. Take a little bit of a breather and a sip of water, why don't I? Love water. One of the best things to drink is water, but apparently you're not supposed to be drinking it ice cold. You're supposed to be drinking more of like a room temperature to a slight chill on it. But apparently, I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me. But as far as I know, I believe that's the thing. So, also, I wanted to make a little baby room. I was thinking of maybe making that an office, but instead, I was like, you know what, I could put an office downstairs. I know that's an extra room. I might as well make this a baby room. So I did. I think this would be a really, really good room, house to host a little family in. But, I would use this house, but I also, right now, I'm only playing with the Not So Berry challenge at the moment, and we already have our mint house. I already picked out, I believe, where I'm going to live for the Rose generation, so I'm excited for that. Can't wait for that, to be honest. And, I don't know so far after that, but I would definitely use this build. I'm just kind of like rambling. I would also possibly use the build I made. I just kind of lazy and don't feel like furnishing, because furnishing in Sims takes forever. Like, by the time you make a sim and you like hard work and dedication to your sim, trying to make a sim, and then by the time you make a house, and I mean like hard work, dedication, like full out house, not like just like pretty small roomed house, like starter kind of house, like pure dedication, pure crazy detailed accuracy. I don't even feel like playing half the time. Then I get upset because like I don't feel like playing because I'm just tired. Like, it's like, oh my god, I just spent like 6 hours like making a sim and like making a house, and like now you're kind of sick of it and you like want to get up and go do something, or you have other stuff to do, like, you know, take another sip of water. I'm actually slowly running out of some water, so trying to take smaller sips. You know, having a nice little relaxation time. Oh, one of my favorite things is just to come home, play some Sims, relax, until then you try to record, and then your recordings get laggy. That's not really relaxing. If anything, that's stressful. But you do what you do. I love to record. I love having the community. I love being in the community. I love interacting, and I'm not gonna give that up anytime soon. I'm gonna keep pushing, even though the algorithms and like the monetization stuff is different now, and the algorithms are really screwing people over. I'm still like, I'm gonna stick through it. Like, you know, I don't get paid for this, at all. So just know that like I run this on my own money, my own pure dedication, and that I do put, you know, some blood, sweat, love, and tears into my stuff sometimes. Literally half the time it's probably tears because, you know, this stuff is actually really stressful when it doesn't work out the way you want it to. See, my video is a little laggy and slash skippy. I hope it isn't for you guys, and I don't understand why it would be. I don't know if it's the way I sped it up, if it's doing that, or I don't think it would be. I really hope it's not. But if it is, you can still see pretty much what's going on, so that's kind of a plus side. Ooh, I'm gonna kind of like adjust myself because I'm extremely uncomfortable because I've been sitting in this really bad position for about 25 minutes. I have 5 more minutes of this little build, and it's kind of, well, I believe 5 more minutes. I could be very, very, very wrong, but in that case, I'm slightly, okay, actually we have a little bit more than 25, but I'm slightly excited in that case because, well, I gotta go play some spins. I gotta go talk to some friends, get a chit-chat, and relax for the rest of the night, and then I have school at like 9 AM tomorrow morning, and the worst part is, it's not just normal school, it's fitness, and that means 9 AM, fitness class, and then I have to wait till, I mean, let me check to be sure, because I think I have 4 classes tomorrow, and like we have this extremely stupid gap, like, stupid gap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I end class, my first class, which is fitness, at 10, my next class is at 1, I mean, like, that's 10 to 11, 11 to 12, because it's 3 hours, so it's not, I hope I did my math right, but it's like 3 hours, and then I have 3 back-to-back classes, and it's like 1 to 2, 2 to 4, and then 4 to 5, and they're not exactly close to one another, so it's gonna be a little hectic, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, now we're gonna be furnishing. Is it? I can't tell. It's skipping really fast. I might have put it too fast. I can't really tell. But like some of it's coming out really nicely, for me at least. And some of it's kind of just skipping really quickly. We were furnishing the living room, and then we put in that kind of like, I don't know what kind of seat. We got it with, was it the family stuff pack? Kind of like those corner pieces. So, yeah. Okay, so we have like only a few minutes left of the recording here, and soon you're going to be coming up to some screenshots. And when you do come up to the screenshots, hit that subscribe button, that like button for me, why don't you? Because, you know what, when you guys like hit that like button, and when you guys hit that subscribe button, it lets me know that you guys like my content, that you want to see more content. It also gives me that like that extra boost, that extra kick to keep making content for you guys, because especially with being a smaller channel and with the algorithms not exactly pushing the smaller channels up, it's really hard. I have like 70 something subscribers at this moment, and I'm lucky to get 5 views, and I mean like I'm lucky to get 5 views, because I feel like it's just not being pumped out to my subscribers, because like I'm not an important channel apparently. But yeah, like subscribe, like, comment, that all really helps us. That makes us know like, hey, I'm watching your stuff, I like your stuff, like keep going girl. Like, it's discouraging being in the YouTubing business just because it's not easy. It's not easy starting out. And you have to keep going, and we appreciate every little bit that you guys can give us. So just remember it, not even just to me, to every small YouTube content maker, don't forget to show them the love. Don't forget to show them that you want them to keep making content, because it's very important, and it will mean a lot to them in the end. And I don't know, it should make you feel good about yourself, because I know it would make me feel good about myself if I was showing them showing someone and teaching someone that, you know what, I like your content, keep going, doing you, girl. Because some people are pure dedicated to wanting to do this for the rest of their life, and you know what, they totally can. And I'm sorry, I have like a little bit of a stuffed up nose, but guys, we're getting to the last room. We're definitely coming up to the screenshot. So like I said before, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to comment. Also follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my channel, and if you use this build, tweet out to me and Pippin so we can see what you guys did with it. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye guys!
Again and again.